and welcome back to my channel. Today's episode is a little bit about small changes you can make in your diet to achieve bigger goals. So I hope to talk about some small changes you can make in your workout and cardio routine to make that more consistent, but really wanted to focus on diet today just because I feel like that's 85 to 90% of the way people look is what they eat. So also we just want to eat healthy things. So specifically, I've had a lot of friends ask me recently about how to put on some healthy weight. But on the flip side of that, I know there are people out there that want to lose weight as well. So the key, honestly, and you'll hear me say it a lot this episode, is small changes. Something that's ingrained in us as nutrition majors is SMART goals. So with that is specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. The two that stick out to me are attainable and realistic. So with your goals that you're setting, are they realistic to you? Are they something that's attainable? And again, starting small. So say, for instance, the biggest thing with me is drinking calories. So, I mean, I would say alcohol, not really necessary or not really the best choice, but specifically I'm talking about Coke and sweet tea. That's a big thing here in the South. So I know some people that even drink sweet tea for breakfast, which I'm not a sweet tea person, so that's something that it's a realistic goal for me not to drink that, but also that's not a goal that's really challenging me because sweet tea is not a big deal to me. But anyways, if that's you and you drink it at every meal, then start small by cutting it out at one of those meals for the first week or 2 weeks, and then progress that once you achieve that goal. Now, say you get through the first week and you haven't really achieved that goal, start fresh next week, try the same goal. That's fine. But yeah, you don't realize how many calories you're drinking, and the sugar is just so high. People don't even realize, honestly. So I think once something you can look up to, because I feel like it blows people's mind once they realize how much sugar and calories is actually in those beverages. So check into what exactly you are drinking during your meals, and also make sure that you're drinking enough water in general. A lot of people feel bloated and just different issues with not drinking enough water. So look into that as well. I have a client who that was a big deal to her, and my recommendation was for her to get a water bottle, and that helps so much. Because she had her water bottle with her, she would just find herself drinking more water. So that's a good idea as well if that's your issue. Then on the other side of things, if you're trying to gain weight, of course you want to gain healthy weight. So my advice to some of my friends has been try to cook your vegetables and meats in olive oil, because extra virgin olive oil is not bad for you. It's a good fat, but it's just very caloric. So that's a recommendation for people who are trying to lose weight, is I tell them to, instead of cooking stuff in olive oil, to cook it in chicken broth, because I found that is a good substitute, and it keeps your meats especially from drying out. So just keep that in mind as well. Also, I know a lot of people that like to snack too. So, it's fine. That's okay. But, set yourself a limit. Instead of grabbing the bag of chips, grab a bowl, put some chips in there, and just eat that. And start small. I think that people that really can't stick with their goals are all or nothing, I very much am. And so if you have been raised on that your whole life, then that's kind of not realistic for you. So it is realistic in the long run to cut those things out of your diet, but to start off with, you want to take baby steps. For instance, personally, since I was 12 or so, I really like Diet Coke, and it doesn't really seem bad because it's 0 calories, but I've always liked the taste better than any other soda. But looking into it more, I realized that's something I needed to cut out of my diet. So I would start, I'd only drink one a day, so to some people who don't drink soda, that's a lot, but it's not. I know people that drink a ton of soda throughout the day, so it wasn't bad, but my long-term goal was to cut it down to 1 day a week when I would eat pizza. So started out doing it every other day, drinking one every other day. because I didn't know if I would start having headaches or something. I didn't think I was that dependent on it, but I didn't know if that would be a side effect. So did that for a while, and then now, y'all, I really only drink it once whenever I have pizza. And not gonna lie, that was kind of tough. I really just wanted to get one every now and then, especially during the semester, because it's just something that, like, it would affect me more than coffee does, surprisingly. But another trick that I found was I would, like, pull them out of the fridge. They weren't even cold. And, like, I don't like soda over ice. Like, the soda actually has to be cold. It's weird. I know. But if that's you, if there's someone out there like me, then don't have them cold. You know, I wanted to practice self-control. I know there's a lot of, like, there are some times where I'm like, okay, I just don't even need to have it in the house. But it's good, too, to practice self-control. I know I'm kind of, like, sidestepping here with this. But during the semester, I wouldn't even have, like, sweets really get me sometimes, especially if I'm, like, stressed, whatever. So, like, I wouldn't even have stuff in the house because, like, I'm already stressed and, like, just not sleeping a lot with school. And it's, like, don't want to have to add the extra stress on my life to have to fight. So it's good in your life to challenge yourself, but at the same time, don't set yourself up to fail. But during the summer, like right now, like it's a good challenge for me to maybe practice some self-control. So anyways, that's just a personal example to let y'all know that I struggle with that too. So yeah, so talked about, cutting out things that you may be drinking that aren't good, adding olive oil to your cooking if you need to gain weight, cutting that out if you're trying to lose weight. Next thing along the same lines is sauces. I have a friend who would like go to Chick-fil-A and she'd get like right off the bat, she'd get 4 Chick-fil-A sauces. And I was just like, okay, let's start small. Which again, I'm going to say that a lot. Let's start small. Let's cut that down to 3, then 2. And like, she realized that she didn't even need 4. So like, if that's you, again, like, don't be like, okay, no sauce, no nothing. If you like it, you can enjoy it in moderation, but try to cut it out slowly like that. That's just an example. Also, I know a lot of people that tend to just go to fast food restaurants a lot, and they always order, you know, the burger, fries, Coke kind of thing. I have a client right now, we talked the other day, and he didn't realize that, you know, Coke and fries isn't good for you. And I was like, okay, yes. So he got like fried chicken sandwich, fries, and a Coke. And I was like, okay, next time I want you to pick between Coke and fries. I was like, I want you to pick between one of those. And then if you go with fries, get water. If you go with Coke, get like a fruit cup or something. He's going to Chick-fil-A. So we did that. And I also asked him if he would be open to trying grilled chicken instead. And he was. So like that's just an example of like small changes you can make, because I realize, guys, we're in a fast-paced society and fast food is easier. But if you can't manage to plan ahead, prep your food, if you have time for that, I get it, you know. But like, there are other choices you can make, and you don't have to be all or nothing and be like, okay, if I'm eating fast food, might as well get everything bad, because you can try to save calories in different ways. But yes, and like the ultimate goal, honestly, is to try to plan ahead to the point where you can bring your own food, because I promise you guys that ends up saving money in the long run. It really does. But I will be uploading more videos on like meal prepping, planning ahead kind of thing. So today I'm gonna stay on track and focus on small changes. So yeah, I really hope all of that helps. It's really all I have today. I will come back to y'all with little tips about meal prepping and training and cardio, that kind of thing. But yeah, start small. Think about yourself, what's realistic for you, and progress that. Always stay challenged. All right, y'all have a great day.